You've been eating these foods for years, thinking they're harmless. But shocking new research shows, 5 common foods may be silently destroying your knees after 60. Many seniors only realize the truth when the pain becomes unbearable. Don't wait until it's too late, find out what's really behind your joint pain before it's irreversible. After 60, something begins to change. It doesn't happen all at once. It starts quietly, maybe a little stiffness in the morning, a bit of discomfort when you walk. You tell yourself, it's just part of getting older. And at first, it's easy to ignore. But then the pain comes more often. Deeper. Lasting longer. Suddenly, bending down to tie your shoes feels like a chore. Climbing stairs makes you hesitate. And walking? It's not the joy it once was. You start wondering, is this how the rest of my life will feel? The truth is, no one really prepares us for this. We hear about aging, about wrinkles and gray hair, but no one tells us about the aching knees, the joints that feel like they're grinding every time we move. And here's the part most people never hear, your food may be playing a big role. Yes. Every day, with every bite, certain foods may be fueling the inflammation deep inside your joints. Slowly. Silently, they wear down the cartilage that protects your knees, until one day, you can't move like you used to. It's not just pain. It's loss. Loss of freedom, of confidence, of independence. You stop going for walks. You hesitate to dance with your grandkids. You avoid trips, even stairs, not because you don't want to, but because your knees say, no. And it hurts, not just your body, but your spirit. But here's the hope, this isn't your fault. You've simply been eating foods you thought were fine, even healthy. Today, we're going to change that. Because there are 5 everyday foods that could be making your joint pain worse, and you deserve to know what they are. You deserve to move freely again. You deserve mornings without pain. Walks without fear, and knees that support you, not stop you. So take a breath, stay with me. What you're about to learn might just change how you feel tomorrow, and for years to come. We've been told that joint pain is just a part of getting older. That it's normal. Inevitable. Unavoidable. But what if, that's only part of the truth? What if the real damage doesn't begin in your knees, but on your plate? You see, every single bite of food you eat sends a message to your body. And some of those messages trigger inflammation. Quiet. Chronic. And dangerously destructive. Most people think of inflammation as swelling or redness after an injury. But the kind we're talking about? It's invisible. Silent. It lingers deep inside your joints, especially in your knees, where it begins to eat away at the cartilage. That cartilage is what cushions your bones. It's what lets you bend, move, and walk without pain. But when inflammation is always present, that cushion gets thinner. Your knees become stiff. Your steps get shorter. The pain becomes louder. And the food you eat, it can either fight that inflammation or feed it. Let me say that again. The food you eat can either fight inflammation, or feed it. So many people over 60 are unknowingly eating meals that fuel the very pain they're trying to escape. They're eating what they've always eaten: toast in the morning, processed meats at lunch. Maybe something fried for dinner. Add a sweet treat before bed. Sounds familiar? These choices may feel harmless. But inside your body, they're sparking a fire. Here's what we now know. Certain ingredients, like refined sugar, trans fats, and excess omega-6 oils, can trigger your immune system to react. Not in a helpful way, but in a way that causes it to attack your own tissues. Your joints. Your knees. Even healthy-looking foods can be packed with these inflammatory agents. White bread. Salad dressings. Breakfast cereals. They may be filled with hidden sugars, chemical additives, and bad fats that your body can't handle, especially as you age. Your body becomes less efficient at fighting inflammation after 60. So, what was once tolerable, now becomes toxic. And your knees are the first to pay the price. It's no wonder more and more doctors are beginning to speak up. As one arthritis specialist put it, joint pain isn't just about age, it's also about what's on your plate. Think about that. It means you have more control than you think. It means your pain may not be permanent. If you're willing to look at what's really causing it. This isn't about guilt. This isn't your fault. No one told you how food affects your joints, not like this. But now that you know, you can make a change. Because when you remove the foods that quietly inflame your body, you give your joints a chance to breathe again. To move again. To heal. And the first step is knowing which foods to watch out for. That's exactly what we'll uncover in the next part of this video. The 5 everyday foods that may be quietly damaging your knees, and what you can choose instead. Stay with me. Your knees will thank you. Now that you know how deeply food can affect your joints, it's time to reveal the biggest culprits. These 5 everyday foods may seem innocent, even comforting. But they could be the very reason your knees ache, swell, or feel weak. Let's start with the one that hides in plain sight. 1. Refined sugar. Sugar is everywhere. In your coffee. Your snacks. Even your so-called healthy breakfast bars. But refined sugar is one of the most powerful triggers of inflammation in your body. And where does that inflammation often settle? Your knees. It damages cartilage. Weakens joints. And over time, makes walking painful. The tricky part. Sugar hides behind names like glucose, fructose, corn syrup, even natural sweetener. If you're eating cakes, cookies, sweetened drinks, you're likely feeding the pain. What to do instead? Try raw honey. Or better yet, sweet fruits like berries, which are full of antioxidants, not inflammation. 2. Fried foods. Crispy. Golden. Delicious. But behind the crunch is danger. Fried foods are often cooked in oils that have been reused, overheated. or already oxidized. These oils release harmful compounds that age your joints from the inside out. Think fried chicken, French fries, potato chips. They may taste good, but your knees pay the price. These foods promote the breakdown of cartilage and increase stiffness, especially in older adults. Better choice: use an air fryer or steam and bake your meals. Your knees don't need deep-fried pain. 3. Processed meats. Quick, easy, tasty, but also loaded with preservatives, sodium, and nitrates. Sausages, bacon, ham. These aren't just salty. They actually dehydrate your joints. When your joints lose water, they lose flexibility. And pain follows. These meats also trigger your immune system, increasing inflammation in your knees. A smarter switch: stick to fresh, lean meats. Chicken, turkey, fish, cooked gently, not packed in chemicals. 4. White bread and refined carbs. It's not just sugar that's the problem. Refined carbs, like white bread, white rice, and most baked goods, break down into sugar in your body, fast. They spike your blood sugar, triggering an inflammatory response. And they add weight. More weight equals more pressure on your knees. Just 10 extra pounds can add 30 to 60 pounds of force to your joints. A wiser choice: go for whole grains. Brown rice, quinoa, oats. They digest slowly and support joint health, not destroy it. 5. Vegetable oils. Sounds healthy, right? But many vegetable oils, like soybean, corn, and sunflower oil, are extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids. Your body needs some omega-6, sure. But too much, without enough omega-3, throws your system into a state of chronic inflammation. And again, where does that inflammation show up? Your knees. These oils are often hidden in salad dressings, sauces, even healthy, packaged foods. Better oils: choose olive oil, avocado oil, or cold-pressed coconut oil. They nourish your body without hurting your joints. The bottom line: these 5 foods may be familiar, even comforting. But if your knees are in pain, they could be slowly chipping away at your freedom to move, live, and enjoy life. The good news: once you begin replacing them, even one at a time, you give your joints a chance to recover. And in the next part, I'll show you how to nourish your knees, with foods that heal instead of harm. Stay with me. Your journey to stronger, happier knees isn't over, it's just beginning. Now that we've uncovered the foods that may be damaging your knees, let's talk about what you can do to nourish and protect them, starting today. Because here's the truth. Your body has an amazing ability to heal, if you give it the right support. And when it comes to joint pain, small daily choices can make a big difference. Let's begin with food, not just what to avoid, but what to embrace. There are powerful, natural ingredients that don't just feed your body. They fight inflammation, lubricate your joints, and nourish your cartilage. First, let's talk about fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, natural anti-inflammatories that help reduce joint swelling and stiffness. If you can include just 2 servings per week, your knees will thank you. Next, leafy greens. Spinach, kale, bok choy, they're packed with antioxidants, calcium, and magnesium. All essential nutrients that support bone health and keep your joints strong. Want to go even further? Add chia seeds or flax seeds to your diet. Just a spoonful a day can provide plant-based omega-3s and fiber, great for your heart and your joints. And then, there's turmeric and ginger, 2 of nature's most powerful healing roots. They contain compounds like curcumin and gingerol, which have been shown to reduce joint pain in many studies. Try them in tea, soups, or capsules. They're gentle, but effective. But food is only one part of the story. Hydration is just as important. Your joints are like sponges, they need water to stay cushioned and move smoothly. Dehydration can dry them out, making every step feel stiff and painful. So, drink regularly. Sip throughout the day. Your joints will move more freely when they're properly hydrated. And finally, movement. I know, when your knees hurt, the last thing you want to do is move. But gentle activity is one of the best ways to keep them healthy. Try walking, just 15 to 20 minutes a day. It keeps your joints mobile and strengthens the muscles that support them. Or consider low-impact exercises like yoga or Tai Chi. They improve balance, flexibility, and circulation, all vital for joint health, especially after 60. Remember, you don't need to do everything at once. Start small. Pick one habit. Build from there. Because every step you take, every bite you choose, is either hurting or helping your knees. And when you begin to nourish your joints, instead of wearing them down, you open the door to freedom, to strength, to a life without constant pain. You have more power than you think. And your journey to better joints is already underway. If you're over 60, and you've started to notice that your knees don't feel as strong as they used to, please, don't ignore the signs. Your body is speaking to you. Every ache, every moment of stiffness, every step that feels just a little harder. It's a message. Not of defeat, but of warning. And also, of hope. Because the truth is, you're not helpless. You're not too old. And this isn't just something you have to live with. Right now, today, you can begin making small choices that protect your knees, ease your pain, and give you back your freedom. Start with just one change. Remove one harmful food from your plate. Add one healing ingredient. Take one short walk. Drink one more glass of water. These may seem small, but over time, they add up to something powerful. You deserve to wake up without dreading the first step out of bed. You deserve to enjoy your afternoons without sitting out because your knees hurt. You deserve to dance at your grandchild's wedding, walk hand in hand with your spouse, or simply stroll through the garden without pain holding you back. And if you're watching this, that means you care. You want to take action. You're already one step ahead. So don't keep this information to yourself. Share this video with someone you love, a parent, a friend, a neighbor, anyone over 60 who may be quietly suffering, just like you. Sometimes, just one change in what we eat, one simple shift in our habits, can be the key to a better, stronger, more mobile life. And if this message spoke to you, if you felt seen, understood, or inspired, then please, subscribe to this channel. Every week, we bring you real, practical advice for staying healthy, mobile, and strong, no matter your age. You don't have to go through this journey alone. We're here, every step of the way, to support you. Because growing older doesn't have to mean giving up your freedom. It can mean growing wiser, stronger, and more empowered than ever before. So, let today be the day you choose to listen to your body, to care for your knees, to protect your freedom to move, to live, and to thrive. Thank you for watching. Take care of your joints, and they will take care of you.